Hey, what's up YouTube? This is JNC Jib here, and today we're going to be looking at Azamina Snake Eye. This is one of the new anticipated decks coming out just in time for YCS Niagara. And today I wanted to show you guys what the cards are all about in order to get you guys ready for the next YCS. So the first card is Sinful Spoils Deception, which is a continuous spell, which reads, you contribute one monster from your hand or field. Add one Azamina card from your deck to your hand. If a monster is sent to your opponent's graveyard and you control an Azamina monster, except during the damage step, you can make your opponent lose 1500 life points, and if you do, gain 1500 life points. During the end phase, if this card is in your graveyard because it was sent there from the spell and trap card zone this turn while face up, you can set this card. You can only use each effect of Sinful Spoil Deception once per turn. So this is the main new card that we're getting, a secret rare by the way, and it's a Sinful Spoil card, which means it's settable off of Black Witch, and this card does a lot for the Snake Eye archetype. The main card that you'll be setting off of this card is Sacred Azamina. Sacred Azamina reads, reveal one Azamina fusion monster in your extra deck. Send one Sinful Spoil card from your hand and or face up field to your graveyard for every 4 levels the revealed monster has, then special summon it. This is treated as a fusion summon. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target one Azamina monster you control in your graveyard, shuffle it into your deck, and if you do, add this card to your hand. So this is a one-of brick for the engine, which basically allows you to send the Sinful Spoil Deception or any other Sinful Spoil card from your hand or field to the graveyard in order to summon a powerful Sinful Spoil fusion monster. For the 2 extra deck cards we play one copy of Azamina Rie Sylvia, and the fusion requirements don't really matter because you're going to be cheating it out with Sacred Azamina, and the card reads, any battle damage your Azamina monsters other than itself deal to your opponent are doubled, and basically you're able to tribute it when your opponent activates a card or effect in order to negate the effect. And then it says if this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can add one Sinful Spoil trap from your deck to your hand. So that effect isn't super relevant, but the most relevant thing about it is that it's an Omni Negate. And with the new Sinful Spoil Deception, you're able to cheat out an Omni Negate very early on in your turn in order to protect the rest of your plays. And the next card is Azamina Mu Resiliago. And basically what it does is when it's fusion summoned, you can add an Azamina or Sinful Spoil card from your deck to your hand. So that's a very powerful effect. So let me show you guys what exactly this all entails. It's one thing to talk about the cards, but to put it in actual context is another thing. So for this combo, all you're going to need is a copy of Sinful Spoil Deception plus 2 discards. Yes, it is 2 discards, which does seem quite costly, but you're going to understand the power of what these cards allow for you to do and why it's worth considering to play these cards in your deck going forward in the future. So first we're going to activate Sinful Spoil Deception and use this effect in order to tribute our random monster from our hand in order to add an Azamina card from our deck to our hand. We're going to use this effect in order to add Sacred Azamina from our deck to our hand. Next we're going to activate Sacred Azamina, revealing our Resiliago, in order to send Sinful Spoil Deception in order to summon it to our field. On summon, Sinful Resiliago will search for our Wanted Seeker of Sinful Spoils. Next, we'll activate Wanted Seeker of Sinful Spoils in order to add a Diabellstar, the Black Witch, from our deck to our hand. Next, we'll summon out our Diabellstar. This is where the second pitch comes from in order to set a copy of Original Sinful Spoil. So usually with your Snake Eye plays, once you have Original and Witch, you just send the Witch and begin your Snake Eye plays, but not for this particular combo. For this particular combo, the next thing we'll do is make a copy of Moon of the Closed Heaven. Next, we'll activate the Sacred Azamina's effect in the graveyard to put back our Resiliago in order to add itself back to our hand. Did I mention the fusion summon effect of Sacred Azamina is not once per turn? Because it is not. So Sacred Azamina will then send the original Sinful Spoil in order to summon out our Silvera. So now we have an Omni Negate and a Moon of the Closed Sky. So now you might be asking, hey, how do we get access to our Snake Eye engine? Well, if you play Snake Eye at all, you would know Original Sinful Spoil will then banish itself to target the witch in our graveyard to put it back to search a Snake Eye. We'll add a copy of Snake Eye Ash and put witch back to the bottom of our deck. And now we're at this game state and we have not conducted our normal summon yet this turn. So we have access to the Fiendsmith engine, an Omni Negate, and a normal summon Snake Eye Ash. Next, we'll turn Moon into Requiem and use Requiem's effect in order to go into a copy of Fiendsmith Engraver from the deck. Next, we'll go normal summon Snake Eye Ash effect in order to search for our Poplar. Poplar will grab our field spell and put up our copy of Snake Eye Diabell from the deck. Then we'll go Snake Eye Ash effect, send itself plus Snake Eye Diabell Star in order to summon a copy of Snake Eye Oak from the deck. Oak will bring back our copy of Snake Eye Ash. Next, we'll use our Snake Eye Ash and our Snake Eye Poplar to go into IP Masquerena, which will then trigger our Poplar to put back up our Snake Eye Diabell Star. Then we'll use our copy of Requiem to equip onto Engraver. Then we'll use Oak in order to send itself plus the Requiem in order to summon a copy of Flamebear Dragon from the deck. Next, we'll use IP Masquerena plus Engraver to go into a copy of Sequence. Next, Flamebear Dragon's effect will activate in order to place IP Masquerena in the Spell and Trap Card zone. We'll then activate our Sequence, shuffling back our Requiem, our Moon, and our Engraver to go into a copy of Desiree. So now we have Flamberge, IP, and 2 Omni Negates, and we're not even halfway done. Or we're about halfway done. That's a little bit of an exaggeration. Next, we'll use our Flamberge Dragon plus our Sequence to go into a copy of Promethean Princess, and we'll activate our Flamberge Dragon in order to bring back 2 Snake Eyes. Next, we'll use our copy of Promethean Princess to bring back our copy of Diabell Star. Or not Diabell Star, our Flamberge Dragon. Then we'll declare Sequence in order to equip itself onto our Desiree. Next, we'll activate Desiree's effect in order to negate our Promethean Princess, so we're no longer locked into fires. And we'll use our Promethean Princess plus our Poplar in order to go into a copy of Silhouette Rabbit. Next, Silhouette Rabbit's effect will trigger in order to set a copy of Angel Statue Azarun from our deck. So now at this point, if you played any other Link monsters in your graveyard, say you played Raging Phoenix Atlantis, keep in mind this extra deck is not complete. It's just some of the things I'm messing around with. You'd be able to make Raging Phoenix first and then use Raging Phoenix plus your last level 1 into Silhouette Rabbit. So you have the Raging Phoenix in your graveyard, which is another layer of protection. Then you're able, at the end, in order to use Wanted, in order to banish itself, in order to put back the original to draw a random card. Then, in the end phase, you're also allowed to use Deception in order to reset itself back to the field. So just off of 1 copy of Deception plus 2 discards, you're able to end on Silhouette Rabbit plus Trap. So this is 2 interactions here, because you have a pop for a Spell and Trap card, you have Angel Statue Azarun, you have 2 Omni Negations, you have IP Masquerena, and you have Promethean in the graveyard. So you end on an insanely powerful board with a draw, and guaranteed follow-up with the Deception. So this is just one of the things that is possible now because of the new Snake Eye engine, and it's definitely something to look out for. So if you guys like videos like these, make sure to subscribe to the channel and definitely look out for me and future videos and content. Thank you and have a great rest of your day. Peace.